Hi, this is Mike Abney with Nitrous Express. Today we're going to tell you how Nitrous Express makes big horsepower with nitrous oxide. Now, nitrous oxide is a cryogenic expansion gas, which means that it is liquid under pressure and becomes an invisible gas whenever it's released from pressure. Nitrous Express has spent countless hours on the dyno to maximize horsepower with nitrous. And one of the big keys is keeping nitrous in liquid form until the nitrous enters the incoming airflow. A couple of things that Nitrous Express does is we concentrate on the flow path of the nitrous. Now, anytime you have a restriction or a turbulence area in the flow path of nitrous oxide, it causes gaseous bubbles to form. The company that's going to make the most horsepower is the company that can deliver the purest liquid nitrous oxide into the incoming airstream. Nitrous Express has spent countless hours on the dyno developing solenoids, bottle valves, and all kinds of internal components that have a very smooth flow path. This results in more horsepower per pound of nitrous than any other company out there. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of specific examples of how Nitrous Express makes components that flow better. What I have here is a couple of bottle valves. This is the starting point where nitrous flows out of the bottle and up into your system. This is a Nitrous Express Lightning 45 bottle valve. This is a competitor's so-called high flow valve. Now let me show you some of the differences here. The competitor's high flow valve, nitrous has to come in from the bottom and it has to make a turn, and then it has to make a 127-degree turn and then exit out. Well, in this area, nitrous turbulence is caused, and that causes gaseous bubbles to form. Now, this is the Nitrous Express Lightning 45 valve. As you can see on this valve, nitrous comes straight in the bottom, only has to make one 45-degree turn before it exits out the valve. This valve will make more horsepower than any other valve on the market, with the exception of the Nitrous Express DF5 valve. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about solenoids. This is a standard stainless steel nitrous solenoid, like all of our competitors use. This is a Nitrous Express Lightning Series solenoid. Now, the Lightning Series solenoid has a lot of benefits, including weight and flow. It's going to make more horsepower for you, and let me show you why. The standard solenoid, like our competitors use, the flow comes in, it has to make a 90-degree turn to go up, it goes through the seat area, then it has to turn down, and then it has to turn again to come out. Now, some other designs actually make a bottom exit, which is better, but it's still not as good as the Lightning Series solenoid, and let me show you why. The Lightning Series solenoid has a high inlet. The nitrous comes in level with the seat. It only has to make one 90-degree turn to come down out of the bottom exit, resulting in more horsepower per pound of nitrous than any other company on the market. It also has an integrated purge port on this side, so you can connect your purge solenoids straight out of this purge port, making a clean installation. And also, when you purge out of the purge port, not only does it pull the air out of the line, it pulls the air all the way through the body of the solenoid, so you've got pure liquid nitrous sitting right on top of the seat, so when you hit the button, you're going to go fast.